Okay, so let's raise some objections that good theologians have raised to the issue of eternal generation. Number one, some worry that eternal generation calls into question the absolute ontological equality of the Son with the Father. This is B.B. Warfield's concern. B.B. Warfield did reject eternal generation because he was worried that it called into question the absolute ontological equality of the Son and the Spirit with the Father. But the answer to this is that articulations of eternal generation, particularly by church fathers and the creeds, was exactly that concern. That concern that there were heretics denying the absolute ontological unity of the three persons of the triune God, that concern is what led them to very carefully articulate eternal generation and eternal spiration in their theologies and in their creeds. That was a guard against those who were denying the absolute ontological equality with the Father. And again, I'll just reiterate, they were trying to speak as the Bible speaks. Because again, if you look at the texts that we've talked about, and even John chapter 5, if you take it as referring to self-existence, the whole point of calling the Son, Son, is to proclaim his ontological unity with the Father. They share the same divine essence. That is the whole purpose of emphasizing this idea. Here's Hilary of Poitiers in the 4th century. He says, is not the meaning here of the word homoousion that the Son is produced of the Father's nature, the essence of the Son having no other origin, and that both, therefore, have one unvarying essence? As the Son's essence has no other origin, in other words, since the godness of the Son has no other origin than the godness of the Father, we may rightly believe that they are both of one essence. Since the Son could be begotten with no substance than that derived from the Father's nature, which was the source. So this is one who is right in the heat of it. He's saying we're using this terminology, we're explaining the biblical data in exactly this way because we're trying to protect the unity of the persons of the Trinity in one divine essence. So in other words, begetting and consubstantiality are inseparable. Consubstantiality of the same essence. One of the arguments in favor of consubstantiality is begettedness, because the Father has granted the Son to have life in himself, because the Father eternally begets the Son, therefore they are consubstantial. They are of the same essence and nature.